So I figured for this week I'd do something a little different, something someone suggested to me almost a year ago at this point. How many shots does it take to beat Red Dead Redemption 2? I'm going to be doing this chapter by chapter since the game is split into separate chapters. But by the by, every time I shoot a gun, counter has to go up. That's it. Doesn't matter if I hit something or if I miss. I am going to say that if I have to reload a section, there's no need to count the bullets wasted up until the point I died between the last checkpoint and there. Otherwise, it's just going to be an absurd amount by the end of all of this, right? Along with that, I think later on, probably starting in Chapter 2, I might give myself Unlimited Deadeye. Don't know yet. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. If you don't know too much about Red Dead Redemption 2, it's the third Red Dead game, second of which people actually enjoyed. Western-style games, cowboys, all that sort of thing. Now, since I like to modify my games when I play them, there are a couple of mods running here. One of them is unlock all weapons from the start. I've already played and beat this game. I got like fucking 400 and some hours into it. Don't feel like unlocking everything as the story progresses, so you'll see different weapons and stuff floating around in the worn condition from the very beginning, alright? Second, I have another mod known as Red Dead Offline, which just adds in the guns and stuff from Red Dead Online into the single player. Mostly because I like the Navy revolvers. I just like the heft and size of them. Seem to be the only guns that actually fit the holster correctly, so really enjoy those. Beyond that, pretty much every gun can be used to kill anybody in the game. It's not like one is significantly more damaging than the others, because let's face it, here in this game you can take someone out with the basic starting Cattleman revolver, which is a Colt single action army, at any point in time in the game, right? So might as well get stuck into it here. At this point we're already at 8 shots. Not too bad to begin with. It's gonna go up at an absurd rate later on. Fist fighting and whatnot, I didn't really know how to add that in. Same with archery, so figure whenever I expend ammunition of any kind to do something, then the counter goes up. So lassos and stuff don't count. Arrows and stuff, while you can get them back, you need to use them at first to be able to attack, so that counts against it. So anyway, get a horse here. Skip ahead, right? If you've ever played Red Dead Redemption 2, you know just how long the intro of the game is. It's like a good hour of content there, so well, that's just part of the intro. The entire like introduction, chapter 1 really takes a while. It takes a while if you're going slow. So we got a shotgun at this point. Javier gives it to us. It's a sawed-off double barrel. Usually makes quick work of wolves if you can actually aim the damn thing. I'm not the best at shooters or whatnot. I'm also using a newer mouse here, what's it called, a Red Dragon, something or other. Adjustable DPI on the spine of it, so trying to figure out and get a feel for what type of sensitivity I like, you know. So with that, we take out the wolves, run ahead here. Now at this point in time, I did actually die because my horse got spooked. It ran me into the cliffside, so redo that part, start it over right there. Horse did the exact same thing it does right there. Get too close to wolves, it gets spooked, it runs off. Happens unless you get a higher affinity with your horse. Whiff a couple more shots. Always great. Gotta say, I think a good quarter of the shots I make, I just don't hit any goddamn thing with. But anyway, next one. Quick, simple, easy. Go hunt a couple of deer with Charles here. Gives you a bow to use. That's when I figured, you know, I could, you know, not count it against it because, you know, ammunition's being expended, but you can retrieve it. But what about the shots I don't retrieve? So they're just being counted. Go into the small mining town here to mop up the O'Driscolls, as it were. Now, I could have sent Dutch in and let the other guys handle a bunch of the shooting and stuff here. The thing is, since this is a video game, they want you to be a part of the action without missing out, right? So, while sometimes your gang and stuff will help out quite a bit, most of the time, they're not going to be hitting almost any fucking thing, right? Because the programmers, the makers of the games, don't want you to feel like your gang and, well, the NPCs in general are stealing kills and stuff from you. So, they're borderline useless in some situations, but in other situations they are, well, they're actually competent in what they do. Gotta say, it was some getting used to again, from playing different games and stuff to playing Red Dead here. You gotta cock the gun, almost every gun in this game, before you can shoot it. So, that's every time is a deliberate action. Sometimes, especially heat of the moment there, you'll crack off a couple of shots that just don't hit or connect on anything because you're out of sync, so to speak, with you're trying to shoot when the gun's cocked and you're like right here. Right, trying to hit him when I'm cocking the gun and thinking I'm firing, and then moving the gun when I'm actually firing, thinking I'm cocking it. It takes a little bit of getting used to when you come back to it from a different game. Pick up a Warren Lancaster repeater right here. Now the Warren guns can't be upgraded. They can't be modified or anything like that, and they have like minimal damage to them for their type of firearm. It's just, you know, I figured, one, since I beat the game 2 times already, having all guns accessible since the beginning of the game would just give more variety on what you can pick up, what you can use. So, just going with that. It feels nice to see more than just the Evans repeater floating around on every single enemy. Have not come across any shotguns as up to the point to where I am of recording this. Now I start using Deadeye. And this is where I started figuring on maybe unlimited Deadeye, because it would save shots for me. And this is technically just how many shots does it take to beat each chapter. So my skill, I was going back and forth on whether or not my skill should be a part of it or not. Like, maybe I'll just max out the Deadeye so I can go from there, paint targets and shoot the way I want while still needing to keep the core full up. I don't know yet. I have not decided for Chapter 2 as of yet. But Deadeye does come in handy, and Deadeye has been a staple of the Red Dead games since the first one, Red Dead Revolver back in the day. If you did not know, or if like Red Dead Redemption 2 was your first Red Dead game, the games are actually named after the main character of the first Red Dead game, Red Harlow. It was in line with what Rockstar was producing at the time, so a little bit out there, a little wacky, a little zany. You know, like, well, if you ever watched the old Western Wild West, that's kind of what it was. Voodoo magic and guys running around on top of bison, riding them and calling in artillery strikes and whatnot. It was a weird game. It was a weird game. But one of the things I like that they kept from that weirdness of Red Dead Revolver was the Scorpion. The Scorpion you can get on the grips of your revolvers, right? Those are a holdover from Red Dead Revolver. Your character's father comes home with a fancy fucking revolver. I guess they found a big-ass silver vein or something. And they were rich at that point, so he had a custom gun made with his friend who also had the same style of gun made. You know, a big-ass, like, Navy-style revolver with, can't remember if the grips were black or if they were white. I think the gun itself was black, the grips were white, and then it had a silver Scorpion on the handle. Just good-looking guns and stuff, man. And you can do that in this game. Anyway, that aside, we'll Pearson here hook up the dynamite detonator. Arthur technically didn't hook it up right, because we do use this dynamite later and it is still good, so it's kind of Arthur's fuck up here. So after that debacle, we got to chase down the train, but I guess it's good that we're on an overlook here, so we might as well just run and jump on top of it here. Help Lenny, and then this is pretty much the final action sequence of Chapter 1, really, along the train top. Get a revolver out and just head into it, figuring on how I want to do this. Do I want to go in silent and whatnot? But nah. Just gotta dig in. You do get stealth kills in this game. Jesus Christ, can't talk sometimes. You do get stealth kills in this game, and you do also get close quarters kills with your ranged weapons. Executions, as it were. But I figured, yeah, I'll just stick at a distance for right now. See how well that works. This train conductor always got me there. Getting just domed in the head with a goddamn shovel. Gonna rad Lenny one, right? Arthur just shrugs it off and just beats the hell out of the train engineer and throws him into a goddamn ravine. With the flash of the screen, you know you killed him too, which is kind of funny. Stop the train, and then this is where it gets kind of annoying. And this is where it kind of shows that it wants you to be the star of the show. You have Lenny with you, and you figure he'd be able to actually shoot and hit something, but nah, it's pretty much you having to go through and kill everyone here because he's just not really hitting the goddamn... Well, he hits one or two of them here, and then that's about it. After that, he just kind of sits there and doesn't shoot any goddamn thing. Which is kind of annoying. Then again, they do play Lenny up as being more about reading in books and whatnot than actually being good with a gun. Getting real used to the entirety of Deadeye at this point, so that's a nice little addition to it all. So anyway, with that, we've pretty much beat Chapter 1 of Red Dead Redemption 2 with 83 shots, because from here on out until the beginning of... Did I say Chapter 2 or Chapter 1? Chapter 1 of Red Dead Redemption 2 with 83 shots. We don't really need to do anything else except blow up like a stick of dynamite, but that's scripted, so I don't really count that as expenditure of ammunition. Before we get to the Horseshoe Overlook for Chapter 2, so we're good. We're good at this point. Might as well get this out of the way now. I'd like to thank Big O, High Marshal Sigismund, and Eric Hewitt for sticking around and being members there. If you want to become a member too, link is down in the description. For $2 a month, you can get members-only content there. We also do watch-alongs and stuff over on Patreon. It's free. You know, it's free. Watching Fallout Season 2 when I can actually find the time to do it. Anyway, I'll leave you with this little bit here at the end. Well, technically beginning of Chapter 2. Just how I usually make my Arthur look. You know, a good gunslinger style, gambler hat. Great to go. Anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one. I should have enough time to do the next one here. Oh, yeah, also, we have a Discord. Link is also down in the description below. Come say hi if you want. Later.